Alright, I guess we're starting the vlog here. It's still Tuesday night, and Larry's back home. We're actually doing an unboxing of his new, what's a dual round grill thing he's got? Dual round, like rally style kind of grill for the golf front end here. I don't know where this is going to fit in with any other videos, but we're going to start it here, whatever. This box is like Fort Knox. This is from Debenham. I'll put his Instagram right here on the screen. He sent us a lot of parts. Well, Larry's got a lot of parts. He got Larry's Euro golf bumpers from Debenham, and we have this one now from him. I think we're going to save this box, so I might use that box to ship that spoiler if it goes anywhere. Come on, man, get in there.
He did a good job.
Yeah, that box is honestly like Fort Knox. This is not opening. Also, the hood in the Golf, or the hood in the Jetta TDI is still completely jacked. So Larry went ahead and zip tied it closed for now. So at least it's not flapping in the wind. We can drive it because I don't know. This whole car just irritates me. I don't want to deal with it.
So don't tell him that.
Yeah, super shout out to Debenham because this thing. Look at the quality of the box. Look at the quality of how like each panel is like protected in the front. He's actually about to snap a picture right now. Or it's quality. It's good quality. And now there's bubble wrap underneath that. There's so much protection on this thing. It's in mint condition. We can't complain. Definitely can't complain. This is like the most extra pack job I've ever seen in my life. Like front bubble wrap and tape, rear bubble wrap and tape. Everything was bubble wrapped and then boxed and layered of boxes over. I'm not complaining, but like it's awesome. The quality of boxing. You want to buy something from Debenham? Do it, because this is what you get. Like
great prices,
quality
stuff.
quality boxing. Update: we are still unpacking this. Getting closer. There's a lot of tape and things to go through, but we're getting closer. One light's about to be opened. Alright, here's kind of idea how it looks like. We're gonna have 6 lights, round. There's literally all of the lights in the front. It's not fully on right now because obviously the hood is want to open back up and we don't want to cut the zip ties as of right now. But it looks kind of cool. The lights are over there. We're not quite sure how to mount them in here yet exactly, and then how to wire them up. But eventually those will work and be in there, and this car will have literally all the round lights. Alright, that'll be the end of our quick little unboxing grill kind of thing. I don't know where it's going to go in the vlog, but back to you, Future Christian. Outfit change. So thank you, past Christian. It's Friday night. I posted on Instagram earlier today, asked me some questions. I'm going to do a Q&A tonight because I knew I wasn't going to be home. Right now it's almost midnight, I think. It's very late, can't do any car stuff yet, so I want to put some car stuff in the beginning of the vlog. I wasn't sure I was going to put it, so you guys just saw it now. Now let's get into some questions. It's currently 12:19. Let's get right into this. Okay, there we go. Alright, so I asked earlier, I posted this picture right here on Instagram. Asked me some questions. I'm doing Q&A tonight. Hey, Xbox, shh, I'm vlogging here. Come on. I'm gonna try and do this as a one take, so no cuts, no breaks, just go through all this. There is 23 comments on the picture. I haven't looked at any of them. I've kind of seen a few in the comments like I was scrolling down, but I haven't stopped to read any, so this will be just like fresh as I see them. I'm gonna start from the top and go to the bottom, and hopefully this goes well. So the first question is from Mark 3 Daily. Question: how much approximately have you spent on your car, including the parts of the car? Oh man. Alright, well, before I answer this question, let me just state I don't ever plan on selling the car, getting rid of the car, anything like that. I hope to keep the car forever. I said it before, the only way cars going out is if it's totaled or burned to the ground. I don't ever want to get rid of it, so I'm not gonna try to get money back out of it. If that makes any sense. Like all the money I'm putting into it, I don't ever plan to get back out or care to get back out. But with that being said, I'll start with the easiest part. The price of the car. When I first saw the car, I think the guy wanted like $2,100. This is back in 2012. No, yeah, 2011. 12. November 30th, 2011 when I got my car. So he wanted like 21, 22, I want to say. We talked him down to like $1,750, and then I test drove the car. I was about to buy it, and the glove compartment handle that breaks on all Mark IIIs broke when I tried to open it up, and he gave me $50 back. So $1,700 is what I paid for my Mark III. Now, getting into money I put into my car. I have to honestly say, just off the top of my head, it has to be over $10,000. It has to be. Within just the amount of time I painted the car, the money I've put into just the zobbers, I've had at least, I think, 10 plus sets before that, not of like 3-piece wheels, but just I bought and sold wheels for a long time, so that accumulated a bunch. Everything in the interior has been swapped out. Motor work. Okay, I got my car for $1,700. About a month in, the timing belt shredded. Like every tooth just shredded clean off it. The guy before me said he did it, and apparently he did it, or something just thing happened. I don't really know. I think I bent every valve in the head and just destroyed like everything. So within a month time of me owning the car, I had about $1,000 bill to put a new top end in the car. So yeah, so already I'm at $2,700 and I've had the car for almost a month. So between the wheels of my car now, the air ride setup, multiple exhausts, multiple colors, like I said, interior, all the parts from here and there, I have to say approximately the car well over $10,000 easy. And you know what? I don't care. I love that car. I've been so many places with that car. I've met so many people through that car. To me, it's money well spent, I think. So, number 2, what got you into VWs? Honestly, I've always absolutely loved cars. My very first gift ever was a Hot Wheels car from my grandma. I have just always loved cars, all types of cars. It wasn't until I saw the first Fast and the Furious, and I love the Supra, obviously, Brian's Eclipse, but Jesse's Mark III, and I don't know why, I just love that car. Actually, I have it right here. This isn't my original one. I have this one here, his Mark III. That's not my original one. I have another one somewhere that's open out of the box I used to play with all the time. I don't know where it's at now, but I don't know why that car, whatever reason, I just absolutely loved that car. And when it got time that I was gonna actually like go out and look for a car, and I've been saving up, at first I wanted a truck. The area I live in, a lot of people have trucks. I wanted a Dodge Dakota V8 for the longest time. I don't know why, I just wanted one. And I was like, I can move to that stage. And then I want an older Ford F-250 with the dual gas tanks. And then I get out of that stage, and then I was like, all right, you know what? I want to get a car, I want something manual. And I looked for either a Mitsubishi Eclipse, like Brian's, or a Jetta, like Jesse's. And I actually found, before I found my Jetta, I found a 97 Eclipse, not a GSX, just GS, I think it was the front wheel drive one, non-turbo. But it actually had the Fast and Furious body kit. Alright, the battery just died, so this is no longer a 1-take, this is a 2-take, but it's okay, we're still gonna make it work. As I was saying, I found a Mitsubishi Eclipse, had the full Fast and Furious body kit. I'm not sure, can't remember who made that kit at the top of my head, but minus the spoiler, whole kit. And I was like, man, I really want that car, but it's a little bit out of my price range. And then I started looking into Jettas, and I actually found my car pretty quickly, and the guy was very like quick to negotiate on the price, and that's why it broke right away. I don't really know. But looking back now, I wish, if I knew more about engines and stuff, I just knew what kind of car I wanted. I knew like generally about engines, but I was more concerned about gas mileage than power. And then I really think V6 2.0, I would get the more efficiency than the horsepower. But looking back now, I probably would have got a VR6. But I think what actually got me fully into VWs is definitely the Fast and the Furious by far. And my friend Brandon Russo, when I was in high school, he had a Mark IV GLI, and it was bad, which is way ahead of the time for back in 2011-12 for someone in high school to have a bad car. But I loved his car, so I between his car and Fast and Furious, I was like, I want to get a Volkswagen. So that's number dos. And as I'm reading these comments off, I'm liking them on my comments, so you'll kind of get it on your phone if you get one of these as yours. Alright, the next one, MK3 Jordan asks, what's your favorite mod you've done to your Mark III? Ooh. I'm gonna have to go with air. Yeah, I think air. Honestly, because, okay, so if you're a static warrior, you like to scrape across the ground wherever you go, mad props to you. I did it for, well, I rode static for a long time, and then I rode like stupid static for about a month, and I was like, this is dumb. It's just not for me. The level of stress of hitting reflectors, parts of the road you didn't know you can hit, I was like, this isn't for me. And I like to have, like, it used to be so cool to scrape your lip, and then once I got air, like, I hate the sound of my lip scraping, because, like, it's messing it up. I don't like to destroy things for just no reason, and, like, oil pans and subframes, that's just not something I want to replace for just no reason. So I think air is probably my favorite thing. And the biggest thing about air is just the mobility you have to kind of do whatever you want with the car. When you want to go to a show, you park it, boom, you're aired out, it looks so good, then you can lift up and drive. You don't have to worry about like, can I get into this place? Can I get into that place? No, I can't take you in my car. I can't put anything in my car. My rear tire's gonna rub because I've been there. So I think definitely air is my favorite thing, modification of the car, my favorite investment into the car. It made the car a lot more drivable. You just feel more confident. Like when you're going somewhere new, like I drove my car to Helen before, a static, and I've also drove my car to Savannah on air, and you feel so much more like a relief almost. Like you get in the car like, all right, we're good to go. I ain't got to worry about the roads here and there, those annoying dips on the highway, you go over the overpasses. It's just, you just feel better driving the car. You feel safer and you want to push it a little bit more. At least that's how I feel. So favorite modification has definitely been air. Next question, Mark III Omar. How easy is a VR swap? I've never actually fully done a VR6 swap by myself, but all the Mark III guys assure me we can get it done in a day if you have all the pieces you need. I don't think it's too hard if you have everything you need and people who already know what you're doing. I don't think it's too hard. Even if I didn't have all of them and it was just me and like Larry, but I had all the parts, I feel like I can still get through it. We're pretty handy with that kind of stuff. It's mostly just pulling everything out and making sure you have all the stuff you need new to go back in, and that's when it's pretty simple. If you're missing like a wiring harness and other pieces, then I feel like it'd get harder. And also I would say tools. If you don't have the proper tools, it'd be a lot harder. Like you don't have an engine lift, you don't have this and that, that would make it a lot harder. So I'd say proper tools, a lot of friends to help, and all the pieces, like all the parts you need, it shouldn't be too hard, I don't think. Next question. Brandon Trent. Hi, Brandon. When are you going to install some big speakers and TVs? Also waiting for Lambo doors. Step up, fam. You're an idiot. I've never been a massive sound guy. I have the OEM radio in my car. I think it looks good. I've upgraded the subs in the back of the doors. They're like 6s or 8s, I think. I just upgraded them to like the Bose ones. Still same factory look. I like the look of factory. I've never been a big fan of the big boxes or the fiberglass door panels and all the speakers. Just never been my style. But Lambo doors, Brandon, you're talking crap, but I might just come out and show you up with some Lambo doors. It's not gonna happen, I'm just kidding. Next question, would you ever consider swapping a VR6 in your car? It's from Kevin Caprio. I would, and there's literally one right down there below me waiting for more pieces, and then I can do it. I got that whole entire, I literally have full swap, ECU, wiring harness, transmission. Well, actually the transmission's in the parts of VR6 now, but I have it, it's still over there. I want a VR6 swap, I have a VR6 swap. Yes, it will happen eventually, but when I got the engine, it was a full running swap, and then I decided while it's out, the lifelong story, while it's out, might as well do everything to it while it's out before it goes back in, because the ultimate goal is to have like a perfect, near perfect engine. That way when it's in, it's just in. I don't have to mess with it for a while, hopefully. But yeah, building an engine is a lot more expensive than I initially anticipated. So I haven't really been rushing it, and besides, I have a perfectly running AC power steering 2.0. I love that engine. It's never let me down, so I'm not really in any rush to throw the VR6 in, but it will get done at some point, no worries. Next question. Oh, let's see. From Tim. No, hold on, one more before Tim. Rams. Where'd you get that fender with the vents? Want one for my Mark IV. I've told this story a million times. Got it from the Junkyard for 40 bucks. Probably second to my Air Ride. That is my second favorite modification of that car. I absolutely love that fender, and I still can't believe. The funny story behind it is I was at Greg's house. You guys know Greg, Laser Shark. I think literally the day before, and I was like, hey man, I saw a picture on Instagram. I was like, hey, how hard is it to find this fender? Do they make them? You gotta make them yourself. He's like, that fender is like impossible to find unless you just make one. I guess companies made them back in the day a little bit. I'm not sure exactly the full situation or what mine came from, but the next day I go to the Junkyard. The next day I go to the Junkyard. You pull and pay. There's a like Indian red kind of Mark III Golf. There's my vented fender. I sent a picture to Greg. I was like, hey, how hard did you say it was to find the fender again? He goes, extremely hard. I was like, got one. And he's just like, how? I still, you guys don't know how that happened, but I cannot complain. I love that fender. And you've seen, I found that vented hood. I have that spoiler that some of you guys like, some of you guys don't like. I get pretty lucky at the Junkyard. It's honestly one of my favorite places to ever get parts. Next question from Tim. What's up, Tim? Do you fold after one wipe? And if you fold, how many times do you fold before throwing the toilet paper in the toilet? What morons I have for friends. I don't fold it at all. I kind of couple it into a little ball. It's kind of my style. I don't know. Hate me, judge me. Kind of how I do things. So there's your reply, Tim. Danny, my dude Danny with the Passat. Would you ever paint the Zobbers a different color? I thought about that when I first had them powder coated. I did like this alien silver kind of color, just a normal like silver with some flakes in it, and I didn't quite like it. To me, okay, so to me, silver looks really good for other people's cars and wheels, but for me, I don't know why, it just kind of bores me. Not that, like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. Like, not that it bores me, but like, I just don't like it. I don't know, it's just kind of my personal preference. I went with the white. It's actually a pearl white. There's white pearlescence in it. When I do another color, I've thought about sometimes maybe doing like full polished, but then I think the face are too flat, might be just too much polish in your face, but maybe not. Or I thought about doing like a really like I don't know, was it like a brushed gold, like a nice deep looking gold, or like polish the wheels and do like a light color of gold over that, so it's like a nice polished gold, something like that. I don't know. Maybe one day they'll change it up, or I might get some other wheels. I don't know. Next question from Detissimo. How did you come to Christ? It was a good question. If you guys don't know, I love my Jesus. I'm not afraid to say that to anybody. I don't know what you guys believe. I'm not trying to push anything on you, but I'm just sharing what I believe with you guys. When did I come? I think maybe around 4 or 5. I remember it pretty vividly. I don't know how old I was. There was a time, I don't know what I was doing or why, I went in my mom's closet and I just like started crying and just like started saying sorry for everything I did, and then I wanted Jesus to forgive me, and then I wanted him to be in my life and this and that. Mom's like, it's okay, and then she explained it all to me. So that's the time I remember like fully like saying, yes, I believe this is what I believe. I want to follow this person. That's how I started that, and then I'm in church every Sunday. I was just at an event. Well, I'm home so late tonight. We're at an event called Blink. If you're from Florida, the Kissimmee kind of area, you might have heard of it. Very, very cool show at City of Life. Really awesome. I probably saw about 300-400 people tonight get saved, which is, it just is amazing for me to see. So yeah, that's kind of my when I came to Christ, my kind of story. Like I said, not trying to push anything on you guys, but the question was asked, so I'm giving an answer. On to the next one. Would you ever slam your daily Jetta? Talking about the Mark V. Actually, I missed the question, but talking about the Mark V. I wouldn't just slam, I wouldn't put on coils. I might, well, I have kind of 2 plans for the car. It's either going to get like, leave it basically stock and just not touch it at all, or it's going to get like, maybe spring so I can't adjust it, so like maybe a little bit lower, like Mark 6 GTI Detroit's, I think they're called Detroit's, the circle wheels, and like just a light exhaust, something small, or it's going to turn into like a full-blown show car, or in a bag it, put some 3PS wheels on it, you know, just go all the way. It's either going to be like nothing or all the way, just kind of, I'm doing so good so far. It's still stock, so I've been doing good so far. Mr. Ed Castro, what you got? When do you want to buy all my Audinger stuff? Whoa, you serious? Ed, if you're serious, bro, yo, honestly, that's exciting because, okay, so Ed, I showed you guys before, I've been looking for an Audinger Vento rear spoiler for so long. Ed has one on his car. He has like all of the AB, I'll put a picture right here of his car. He has the the Audinger, like the door sills, the rear emblem, the wing, the mirrors, like every bit of Audinger stuff, like the upper glove compartment, like everything. I don't know if I want all of your stuff, but if you're trying to sell that wing, Ed, bro, I'm gonna DM you after this video. I'm gonna send a message right away because that's exciting. Yo, if I could have that spoiler, I'm down. I'm speechless right now. That's awesome. All right, next one. Anthony Mikowski? Rate my Jetta on a scale from 90s rice to paint match 2-bar gang. Let's go look at your car, Anthony. You got a Mark III Jetta. I don't know if you can see that or not. See? A little bit? Yeah. Pretty clean. Rated, what was the rating again? Rated from 90s rice to paint match 2-bar. I don't quite know your scale. I don't know where any of this falls. I'm just gonna like your comment and say your car looks pretty clean. I don't know how to rate it between 90s rice and paint match 2-bar gang. I don't know, it's kind of confusing, but I do like the car. Hold on, my camera's flashing. We're gonna stop this clip. Okay, we're back. That clip was 12 minutes long. My camera's flashing, so I didn't know what I was doing. So we're gonna now. I wanted a 1 take. We're on 3. It's okay, whatever. We're halfway through this. Next question is from Chris with the red Mark III. If you guys remember the GTI or the Golf. Oh, this is GTI. Ford GTI, 2 GTI. It's a 2.0 liter GTI. He says, "Can you feel it, Mr. Krabs?" I can. Next one from Sticks. So Christian. Favorite build right now, any car? Ooh, that's tough. Favorite build right now, any car. Trying to think. I don't know if I have one specific favorite build right now. I have a couple. I think Kyle W. You haven't met, help a picture right here of his car. Absolutely mind-blowing restoration this dude's doing on a Mark III. He had an amazing GTI before this. Like, it was gorgeous beforehand. He stripped that thing down, welded in new rocker pieces. It's like literally this car is like coming out of a factory, body-wise. It's perfect. Pulled everything out, painted the shell inside and out, put down heat reflective tape on the inside, literally everything. And he's putting a massive big turbo 3.2 R32 swap in it. Honestly, insane build. I'm sure a lot of you Mark III people, you've seen this car. It's absolutely epic. I have to say, this is kind of off topic, but probably my favorite Golf / GTI would be Kyle's, just because sheer just insane build quality. I think favorite on the Jetta side, probably Kayla's. I definitely love Kayla Colbert's 2-door coupe, supercharged VR6. That car is gorgeous, and the work on that car is top notch. So I think off the top of my head, those are my two favorite builds. It's kind of hard to think of every car that I've ever seen and it was my favorite build, but I think those two are two of my favorite builds of right now. If I get any more, I'll keep you guys updated. Next one from Big X Teddy. How did you connect with Lord Lifestyle? Good question. I believe I met Matt. Where did I meet Matt? Was it Simply Clean? 2013? Maybe? I might have met him at Soho 2013 as well. It was right around the time I met Natalie. You guys know Natalie Roush, or whatever, Natalie. I met her about mid-2012 going to 2013, back when her car was still Tropic Orange. She had like the Gold 3 SDMs on. I think she had like 2,000 or 3,000 followers when I met her. There was a time I had more followers than her. There was a time. We became great friends right away. I think we had to Simply Clean together, her, me, Mason, a bunch of other people, and I think I met Matt my first year at Simply Clean, and then I end up, because Mason and them already knew Matt and people from Lower Lifestyle, so I kind of went in with that group, and then I kind of ended up just staying. I helped work the booth, I helped break stuff down, and then I kind of was my first meeting with him, and then more and more shows. I just like, hey man, you need a hand, I can help move stuff, this and that, and then just more stuff led to more stuff. Became pretty good friends. We've been around a lot of shows. My car's been at their booth a lot of times. Matt's definitely one of my best friends, I would have to say. So I mean, yeah, I think 2012 is when I first got acquainted with Lower Lifestyle, meeting Matt, Jen, and the rest of all of them. And then just over the years, it's been four or 5 years now that we've just been seeing each other, doing stuff, and it's been a really cool friendship. I definitely enjoy Matt. Matt's definitely an awesome guy. Like, I'm always rocking the Lower Lifestyle gear. Probably my favorite, hands down favorite brand. Amazing customer service. Matt's the most straight up guy I've ever met in the car industry, and business wise, just an awesome dude. Definitely awesome dude. And I think that is all of the questions for now. I'll probably do one of these maybe like once a month. Put a question on Instagram. If you're not following me, it's right here. Go check that out. So when I post these questions, you guys can drop your comments below and get them answered. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry it's not like full of car stuff. That's a little bit in the beginning. But I hope you still enjoyed it. If you have more questions, leave them in this video here in the comments below. And the next time I do a video, I'll pull them from here and probably Instagram as well. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. If you enjoyed the video, hit the thumbs up. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.